Morning, how are you? It's wonderful to be here in Schaffhausen with you.
I'm very well. Welcome to our session about Top Gun watches, Justin.
I'm hugely excited. It's one of my favorite collections from IWC. We've actually got a trio here in front of us today. But I wanted to start first with this idea of a black pilot's watch and the connection to IWC owning that aesthetic. Just give us an idea of what was going on at IWC in the 80s in the development of that watch.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I mean, the idea of this all-black watch in ceramic started back in the 90s when we introduced the 3705. We just celebrated this with a tribute piece. But I think this watch was created actually based on two initiatives from the 80s. A is the introduction of ceramic cases, also in the color black, on the Da Vinci line. And the second was actually the collaboration with Ferdinand Alexander Porsche in this famous range of titanium watches. And there we had also kind of full black coated pieces as part of that. So he basically brought the idea of the all black watch to IWC.
And then we move a decade or two further forwards, and in 2007 we see the partnership with Top Gun.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, we have the heritage as a brand that we make professional watches, also for professional pilots. That's part of the story of the famous Spitfire Mark 11 and so on. And in the context of Top Gun, we picked that up again and re-established a closer relationship with the Top Gun school, Strike Fighter Tactics Instructor Program, as it is called today. And so we work with these pilots, which is really the elite of fast jet pilots, to work with them, to wear our watches. There's watches that are officially and exclusive to graduates from the Top Gun school. We are very proud of that. And from there, we grew into that network of fast jet pilots and worked together with more than 20 squadrons all around the world and supply them with watches.
One of the key design codes from the Top Gun collection is this little touch of red that you end up introducing on the dial or the hands. I personally love that, the tip on the seconds hand there. Just give us an idea of how important that is in the design process for Top Gun references.
The touch of red brings this extra detail that is improving the readability, but also on the other hand brings a richer detail and a more refined balance to the dials. So we have the running seconds, we have the stop hands on the chronographs, but also the automatic pieces have the red details, like, for example, the Top Gun written on the dial above the automatic. This is actually the new Big Pilot 43mm in ceramic. This is what we now introduce with Watches and Wonders.
How important is it to have those connections still alive and well to this day?
No, for us, it's fantastic to see how well we are received as a brand, also by the pilots in the US. I mean, they see and they appreciate the history of IWC being founded by an American engineer, Florentine Ariosto-Jones. But for us, it's even more important to work with the elite of fast jet pilots to support actually our positioning that we are not just making very beautiful and very luxurious watches, but we are really making watches to the highest professional standards.
Christian, as always, thank you very much. Always really interesting, insightful. And I know that I'm biased because I have one black watch and it's a pilot's watch. But thank you for your time as always.
Really enjoyed it. Thank you very much, Justin.